and welcome to Sterling Channel 19. Today the Silver Knights taking on the Haddon Heights Garnets, and there's a good shot from our new drone camera as we get ready for some Friday soccer here at the Castle. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Mr. Schulz to begin this contest.
Camera operated by Casey Kozineski at the controls. Wow, what a shot. And really conditions that are getting better. It seems a little bit cooler, 91 degrees, winds 8 miles per hour, humidity 51%. Not as bad as it was earlier and like it was on Thursday and Wednesday in the middle of the week.
Certainly has cooled down. We'll take a look at the soccer standings from last year. You see at top of the division was Haddon Township at 7-2 with a 16-2 overall record, followed behind Haddonfield. You see West Deptford there in the middle of the pack. Sterling, what a good 4-4-1. Haddon Heights 2-5-1, and Collingswood 0-10 there in the Colonial Liberty. And some of the stat leaders here, Josh Moreland with 31 points. He's graduated. Robbie Toomey coming back for his senior year with 13 points to be second on the team. And all of these names besides Jesus Blanco at the bottom have graduated, so the Knights have a couple holes to fill here, Mr. Schulz.
No doubt about it, but you figure some of the young guys, Robbie Toomey at 13 points, is just going to move in and take on a bigger role. So you lost a significant amount of offense in Josh Moreland, but you have a decent amount returning, and there's some younger guys, new guys, who are going to get better as the year gets going. And we look at another shot of our drone up there, really giving you a good perspective. And it'll be interesting to see as the game gets going, what we can see as far as better view of the field, how it opens up, how play is moving to different parts of the field.
Yeah, and you said it right there. We can see the entire field from this drone shot here.
I know Mr. K's done a lot of that. It's just throughout the town, going down through different roads. I think it's neat when he goes down lakes, when it looks like you're almost like you're in another part of the country, like Poconos or down south. But it's a good tool to have, and we're definitely going to make the most of it. And Jake, when you look at these two teams, they're teams that obviously have battled a lot throughout the years. And you look at Haddon Heights, didn't have a great record last year, but usually when you see them having a sub 500 record, it's because they're going with a lot of younger players. So you have to think that the tide's going to turn on that, and they're going to be better for the experience a lot of these younger guys got last year.
Yeah, and looking at the roster sheet, it looks like a team filled with seniors for the Garnets. And we look at the roster sheet for the Knights, they have 4 freshmen listed on the roster trying to fill in those holes from a lot of seniors leaving last season.
And it's, for Sterling, how quickly can these younger guys adapt to the speed of the varsity game? And a lot of these guys played in the summer, and I've heard some of the coaches say they were very happy with what went on. So, first game of the season, either way, you're excited. You got a clean slate, and just watching these kids warm up, they look like they're ready to go.
So Sterling is the first to break the huddle here. The Garnets follow suit. We are just moments away from the opening kickoff here for this 2023 soccer season.
You said they have some younger players. Bringing back Travis Schmidt in goal, who did an outstanding job last year. Also a key member of that basketball team. We had a great year as a sophomore last year in both sports.
Get up there.
What's that? Could you hear me?
Oh, there it is again.
We're not exactly sure.
Here.
Talkback mixer. Oh, on local. So opening kick is away here. And the Knights on the move now. Good takeaway now. Bright John on the near side. Ball goes out of play. Here's John. Throw into Blanco. John with a nice pickup. Here's Camardo. Good ball move there. Well played by the Heights. Ball gets by Bleem.
Your first little look at some physical play there. We'll look at this right into our camera. You see a push. You extend that arm, and they're going to see that.
Unless you're going quick down the line. Yeah, Jake.
Header won there by the Knights. Excuse me, won by the Garnets. Here's Toomey. He tries to find Collins. Collins does a nice job of forcing it outside. Was working against Costello there.
First big opportunity here for Haddon Heights.
So here is Rosici to throw it in from the far side. And that one will go out of play.
Had a lot on it, just obviously didn't hit the right spot.
Not on target there. And there is the keeper for the Knights, number 1, Travis Schmid, who, as Mr. Schul said, had a phenomenal sophomore season, now coming into his junior year. Here is Ortiz to send this one away. Header won by the Garnets. Well played there by Camardo in the middle of the field. And Schmid scoops this one up. This one is booted away by Schmid into the middle of the field. First touch goes to Toomey, and now controlled by the Garnets.
Well, this is Strong's first real good opportunity to possibly get control and get it up to the Heights end of the field, but good job by Heights stepping in front and not allowing that to happen.
Here the Heights. Here's Heights on the move. Good ball towards the net there, scooped up by Travis Schmid. Rosici was in pursuit there, but Schmid just got there before Rosici could do anything about it.
Yeah, great view from our drone cam on that replay, and you could see that Heights had some skilled moves right there, going different ways and creating some space right there in the middle, and that's something that you do in a tight area to make yourself space that you develop through a lot of experience, and it makes sense that we're looking at a lot of seniors here from Haddon Heights.
Here's Camardo, sends this one up, intended for Rosano. Rosano gets there, looking for some help, finds Mater. Good defensive play there by the Garnets. And it is cleared away. It'll be scooped up by Bright John, working towards the near side. And it will stay with Sterling here. So John to throw it in now.
Fisher
we take another look
there, and there was a lot of open space, but he made that decision to come out and ended up being the right one. But Strong almost was able to get the ball to an open forward with an opportunity for an open net.
So Toomey throws this one in. And that one is scooped up by Fisher. punts away from Fisher. First touch goes to Collins.
That was a good job by Sterling, getting some attack time. You saw the first probably 2 or 3 minutes of this game, a couple minutes, was basically dominated by Heights on the attack.
Rasici working the ball up the field, now sends it towards the outside. Good cross. And well played there by Heights. Great cross. And the goal is awarded to Nolan Lackle. And Haddon Heights is up early now, 1-0.
Well, Lackle was just attacking that far post and got a one-time opportunity, but that was just a real nice pass there by Ryan O'Connor, one of the captains.
Excuse me, number 7, the goal scorer is Drew Costello. So Costello is awarded with the header into the net that puts the Garnets up 1-0 over the Knights.
And it's one thing to see the other forward that far away. It's another thing to get the ball right there. And then obviously you saw Heights finish that off to get the early 1-0 lead.
So Costello makes it a 1-0 game in favor of Haddon Heights. Assist there went to Evan Rasici.
And this is where, if you're Sterling, you're a younger team, you've been dominating the attack time early on here, you go down by 1, it's very important how they react in these next couple minutes. You got to put what happened, it just happened behind you, and just keep moving forward.
Sterling now trying to move on the offensive. Here's Camardo trying to win a touch in the middle. Drops it back to Blanco. Nice pass, but it's picked up by Haddon Heights. And it just feels like Haddon Heights is dominating the time of possession here, as now Sterling looking to make something happen.
They really are. When you think Sterling might have some open space at midfield, Heights is doing a good job at cutting off the passing lanes. There you see it right there.
Shot is lofted up and in. And that one goes to number 18, Jack Caminos, who lofts that one up and over Schmid. And now it's a 2-0 Garnet lead.
Yeah, I think they've really gained a lot as you look at the shot right here, putting it right in that spot in that upper right-hand corner. But they really gained a lot there, gaining advantage at midfield on the transition. They got it in stride and really got the ball upfield in a hurry, and caught Sterling out of position and ended it with a real nice shot to the upper right corner.
Yeah, and that's impressive. He looked like he was on the run, about to go out of bounds, and sort of just lofted this one up and put it exactly where it had to go. Schmidt had no chance there.
Kind of a tap. Yeah, Travis did not have a chance at all.
So now the goal scorer, Caminos, is subbed out. In comes Jake Silverstreet. Rosano drops it back to Blanco, and the Knights are down 2-0 now in this first half. If you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, here with Kevin Schulz. So now Heights, once again, just seems to constantly have possession here in this first half, and it's tough for Sterling to really get anything going offensively.
And Heights is working better, and we mentioned before, in tight spaces. You know, they hold on to the ball, don't necessarily, as soon as they see somebody coming to them, get rid of it quickly. They wait, and get that good pass, whereas Sterling is just kind of panicking, it feels like, and getting rid of the ball in a hurry. And we go back to them having some younger players. And I think, right now, early on here, first game of the season, you're adjusting to the speed of the varsity game. We're talking about some of these guys that are starting for the first time.
Toomey with a solid throw into the box. Well played by the Garnet defense. And looks like it'll be a handball against number 21, Connor Maynor. Going to take another look at that right there. Looks like he gets the elbow. sent into play. Well played by Blanco there. Collins makes a nice pass there to Rosano.
Contain.
Good ball.
Up and out. Up and out. Go on,
And-
Jake.
You know, Jake, it went out of bounds, but that's a real nice play by Collins. Stepping up into the play. We talk about somebody right now stepping up, trying to make things happen. Intercepted the pass, took it himself, went into the play, got going upfield, and right now is able to get Sterling with the throw-in the Haddon Heights end of the field. Seems like a small thing, but when things have been going so much in the wrong way for Sterling, every little bit helps.
Yeah, and that ball was sent right out of play, right at the cheerleaders there, as they've come out to support the boys soccer team.
We gotta win that ball.
It had a nice little opportunity there. It was Quentin Rosano only to have the goalie step in front, but you know, little things like that are things that can give a young team a little bit of confidence, and you can build on it.
Ball up the field. Here's Rosano. Finds Camardo. Good ball into the box. Here's Maynor. Maynor tries to make a man miss. And the Garnets clear it.
No turn.
Sterling now seems to be on the attack a little more often here, down 2-0.
Hey, we need help over here. There's 3 of them.
Good ball by Camardo. And Fisher goes up to get that one for the save.
Not a bad idea by Camardo, knowing he had like Quentin Rosano coming in there. Kind of almost the same type of thing that you saw from Heights and getting that second head ball goal.
Jake, just stay with them. Don't reach.
Fisher controls this one now and slowing up the pace. Now picks it up. Giving his defenders a little bit extra time to rest there.
Out wide. Out wide. Out here. Out here. That's it.
And a Garnet clear there. Good contested ball there from Bleem. Here's Toomey trying to win control on the far side of the field.
Outside.
Blanco cruising down the middle of the field. Sends a ball into the box, finds Toomey. Toomey, good save there by Fisher, and a good clear there by the Garnets. That was a great save there by Sean Fisher.
Yeah, Toomey had a handle on it, unloaded, but a great save by Fisher. Nice pass to get the ball to Toomey by Blanco. So you're seeing some nice things here from Sterling. Down 2-0, but in the last couple minutes, you first saw Collins get the ball field, then you saw Blanco get the ball to Toomey. As we look at our replay right here, only to be saved by great play by Fisher. Really good with that quick, decisive decision to come out. You can't delay. If you delay, you'll get caught in no man's land.
Subs come onto the field now for both teams. Looks like Blanco will be taking a free kick here for the Knights.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. It's early in this game, but Strong's got to get the next goal. No doubt.
Absolutely. And they have a great chance to do it right here. Well played defensively there by Heights. Civarelli working on the outside now for the Garnets. Sterling regains possession. Ortiz sends a ball upfield now for Camardo. Jason Camardo still with it now. Sends a ball up the field looking for Sean Kerrigan. Ends up on the foot of Connor Maynor. Sterling has been the much more aggressive team here on offense in these past couple minutes.
No doubt. They could easily have, this could easily be a 2-1 game right now if it wasn't for Fisher.
Yeah, that was a tremendous save there. Wesley Reich and Brett Bellows check in for the Knights.
Everybody get a man.
And we talked in the opening how Strong's a younger team. You're going to see them improve. You know, they're not going to necessarily be the same team now in game 1 that they are in game 10, game 11. But I'm even seeing substantial improvement within this first half with what they've been able to do in the last couple minutes.
Here's Reich working on the outside. Pass was intercepted there by the Garnets. And now the Garnets are on the move. Ball up there, looking for Civarelli, but to no avail. Scooped up by Travis Schmid. Schmid rolls this one out, finds Garcia, sends a ball up the field. Reich had it for a second and then slipped. Here's Camardo. And now Bleem sends this one to the near sideline, finds Kerrigan. And we talked about the conditions. 91 degrees here today, very hot for a game in early September, but the wind is really making it feel a lot cooler than it is.
You talk about how it feels now as opposed to like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock today. This is much better.
Yeah, the wind is making it feel a lot cooler than it did at the pep rally today, for sure.
Well, this is where Strong really has to make sure they mark everybody, keep track of where those forwards are going. Can't go down 3-0 in this game.
Throw-in was made by Cataret. Nice clear there from the Knights. Here's Bellows working on the near side. Cross into the box. Whistles. Offsides there. We're going to take another look. Great shot from the drone there to catch that. We can see clearly who's offsides there for the Garnets.
It's just so good being up on top of things, seeing the space. When you pan back on the cameras, you can see space, but nothing like being right on top of everything.
Ortiz skies one. And there is Kerrigan. Both teams trying to work in the middle of the field. Now Haddon Heights establishes possession on the far side of the field. Ball sent into the box, cleared away by Garcia. Action now happening on the far side of the field. Taken away. And now right back into Heights possession. Heights is awarded the throw. Civarelli to send this one back into action for the Garnets. Ball sent into the box, skied up, and corralled by Travis Schmid.
You're seeing Heights come back to life with some offensive opportunities. But the thing I liked about this last attack that you saw from Heights as opposed to the previous ones, Strong did a much better job covering their man away from the ball.
Good play there by Kerrigan. Now finds Reyes working up the field. Tripped up. Ball is skied into Sterling territory, but quickly picked up by the Garnets. Now Kerrigan working on the near side. Sends the ball over to Bellows.
Good, JJ, good follow. That's us.
And Heights will be awarded the throw-in. The Garnets making a couple substitutions now.
Good job, guys.
Coach Marley's mixing some people in and out. And early on with a lot of younger players, you're just gradually seeing roles that are going to develop throughout this early part of the season. Some guys who might not have a lot of playing time right now can work hard and do some good things and play themselves into more substantial roles.
So here's Sheehan. Sends this ball up the field, aimed for Kerrigan. And Kerrigan will now take the throw for the Knights. So the Knights now in a good position here to finally get their first goal on the board. Ball was sent to Bellows. Drops it back to Goebel. And now Sterling with some quick ball movement. They'll drop it back. Here's Garcia. Sends it over to the far side. Ball is skied in the air. Now corralled. Good header there by Garcia. And Heights' defense to this point has really been sort of locked down. Sterling doesn't seem to have a ton of passing lanes.
Yeah, once the game slows up there, you give Heights time to recover, get coverage. But Strong's had their success when they've had, and just like Heights, quick transition upfield where you get to certain spots before the defenders can get there, and that's where they've gotten most of their opportunities when you're really talking about both teams.
Heights trying to make a run towards the net. Well played there by Ant Garcia. He clears this one away to the far side. Subs will now check in for Haddon Heights. And we might be getting a water break here.
Makes sense.
With the conditions being very hot and humid today, but the breeze is coming in. And we'll take a quick timeout while the players get hydrated. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Man, I really like talking to you.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
What? Hitting? Why?
Because, are you gonna hit me or not?
No.
Wrong answer.
This is so stupid.
That's more like it.
I never said you could hit me. What is that guy fighting?
What's your name? Never called. Tyler. Are you from Fight Club? Shh. You remember the first one.
Welcome back to Sterling Channel 18. Sterling trails this one 2-0 to Haddon Heights here in the first half of play. We're going to take a look at the second goal. Take another look at this one. Ball was lofted perfectly into that corner by Jack Caminos. Nothing that Travis Schmid could do there to stop that one from finding the back of the net. And so Heights will throw this ball in from the far side of the field. Ball is now in the box. Well played there by Ortiz to send this one outside. And a good clear there by Ortiz. Here's Camardo patrolling the middle of the field, sends a ball up. Well played there by the Heights defender, John Cataret. Camardo has it again. He's going to look to drop it back, finds Blanco. Blanco looking for help. Sent it. Actually, he's going to do it himself. Now looks to find Camardo. Ball goes out. It'll be a Sterling throw. So Bright John will throw this one in. Sends this one to Blanco. Finds Camardo. Here's John. And bad touch there by Blanco. It'll now go in favor of Heights. Well played ball there by John. Now a takeaway from Connor Maynor. Maynor sends in a ball towards the box, but there was nobody there. It's now back on the foot of Maynor. And a takeaway there by Ryan Connor. Now Civarelli racing down the middle of the field. Civarelli still with it. Sends a ball into the box. And this one good clear there by the Sterling defense. Subs on here for the Garnets. Looks like it'll be a corner here. Looks like number 9, Quinn Dahem, will take the corner here for the Garnets. Another good opportunity for them to score. Ball goes off the crossbar.
Wow, that was a great shot, and man, I'd like to see that on the replay. It almost looks like it curled inside the net. We definitely have to get that replay. Good shave by Travis Schmidt. Let's look at this.
This ball.
And I don't know if we could slow it up. Let's see, what are we looking at?
Right off the top of the crossbar
okay,
there.
Okay. On fast action, it was. I thought he punched it away, but in any event, great job by our drone camera guy, Casey Kozaneski, doing it over there. He's right next to us. I don't want to hurt his concentration. I'm talking about him. He's zoned in.
Here is Maynor. Maynor being forced outside. Sends in the cross. Unable to convert, but Toomey still has it. Sends a ball back into the box. And well played there by Loveledge in the box for the Garnets. Blanco makes a man miss. Garcia patrolling defensively, now back in the middle of the field, and here come the Garnets. Good takeaway there by Collins. Here's Toomey, finds Collins, looking for some help, and unable to get it to Toomey, but there's a whistle.
Well, they're going to get a real good opportunity here when you're talking about Sterling. Not sure. It looked like it was a push. They're going to call him for a push.
Looked like Toomey sold that one there a little bit too.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you got to do, right? How many times you watch these games over in Europe and the guys look like they got shot?
So a good opportunity here for the Knights, as they have a free kick. Toomey to send this one into the box. Great save there by Sean Fisher. Another phenomenal save from the Heights keeper here today. Take a look at this one.
Yeah, Toomey got it, kept it low to that short side. Fisher was equal to the task.
Good takeaway there by Collins, looking for Toomey. Was well read there by Wickberg. And now Heights sends a cross into the box. Well played there by Max Bleem to get his head on that ball. Camardo stumbles but stays up, and Heights sends another ball into the box. They still maintain possession. They send it to the outside of the field now. Bleem sends this ball to the near side. Maynor with a nice takeaway there for Sterling. Maynor sends a ball to Camardo. Now back to Maynor. Sends it to the far side of the field to Collins. Collins looking for Toomey, and it will go out of play. Sterling still maintains possession with the throw.
And that's a good job by Toomey. You know, you saw Haddon Heiss coming into the play behind him, but he didn't just sit there flat-footed, went towards the ball, and it ended up with them getting a throw in. And you see them now, they're getting another throw in, another offensive opportunity. You get enough of these, you're eventually going to cash in on one.
So Toomey sends this one back into the box. And a missed opportunity there for the Knights off the throw. Blanco drops it back to Bleem. Sends it to the far side of the field. And a good ball there, right up and over Collins. And now Heights is on the move. And a good clear there by Max Bleem.
Yeah, Bleem's really done a nice job in the last couple minutes here of this game. Especially right there, they're going for that long pass because that's how Heights has scored, earlier, especially that first goal. And Sterling left somebody unmarked, or the defender allowed the forward to get to the ball, but Bleem's done a good job getting to the ball before the forward gets it.
Rasici throws this ball back into play. Well played there by the Sterling defense as a unit. And Sterling will end up with a goal kick here. And our next TV game will be Monday, September 11th. It'll be field hockey at 3:45. Sterling will take on Gloucester. You can catch that live on Channel 19 or live on YouTube at youtube.com/SterlingTV19.
So the field hockey girls practicing some technique on our football turf. Coach was showing them some different types of ways of shooting.
Ortiz sends the ball upfield for the Knights, and Sterling will get a throw in here on the near side. Right, John sends this ball into play. Now he sends it across the field. Here's Max Bleem on the near side. Sends this ball up, intended for Maynor. Here's Camardo. Finds Rosano, back to Camardo. Was looking for Toomey, well played there by the Heights defender. Bleem sends it up for Blanco. Finds Rosano, sends a ball for Maynor. Maynor with a shot on net that is easily scooped up there by Sean Fisher. Fisher has done a phenomenal job here to this point in the first half. And there's Connor Maynor, one of I believe, the 4 freshmen for the Knights on this varsity roster. And now Heights sends a cross that goes out of bounds. Going to take another look at this on the drone shot. So it will result in a corner from the far side of the field.
Boy, that drone shot really, we talked about it, shows you how much space there's in the field, but shows you how much time or how little time some of these guys have in getting rid of the ball.
Corner is set into play in the box. Well played by Ann Ortiz. And lofted up and over the net there by Rasici.
Travis, use it. Use it.
And so here is Ortiz, finds Garcia. Camardo now in the middle of the field. And Sterling's had a couple opportunities offensively. So we're going to take another look here as Rosano takes a tumble there. Push came from Wilkberg. There's Rasici. Sends the ball to Civarelli. Civarelli. His pass was tripped up, and here's Blanco. Blanco with some open field, sends the ball up into the box. Rosano met with 2 Heights defenders there. Wilkberg sent that one out of play.
That's a great job of Heights converting on Quentin Rosano right there. So he had a head of steam, and if he was able to get his foot on one, that could have resulted in Strong's first goal.
So Toomey throws this one in. Well played there by Wilkberg. Good move there by Rasici. Nice takeaway there by Bleem. Bleem was looking for Blanco. Pass was a little offline. Rasici sends it to the far side of the field to Costello, who scored the first goal of the contest. Ball to Rasici. Stayed right on the ground and scooped up by Travis Schmid. Rasici was from outside the box there, just couldn't get any loft on it.
Nah. That's the old put it on the net, maybe a good thing will happen.
Here's Ortiz. Ortiz drops it back to Bleem. Scooped up by Schmid.
Robbie, I'm going to sub you if I don't see energy.
Taking a look at the save there from Schmid. Made that one look easy. Garcia sends the ball looking for Rosano.
Outside. That's it. Tighter. Return.
Here's Camardo. Drops it back to Blanco. Finds Toomey.
That's right. Who's working over for?
Good hustle there from Robbie Toomey.
Yeah, Toomey definitely getting a little bit physical there, but in a clean way.
And a free kick here that will be taken by Anthony Ortiz. So Ortiz sends this one into play here.
Grab in there.
First touch there from the Garnets. Here's Maynor.
Come
Blanco. Heights are on the move.
Some changes here for both teams. On a warm day, you want to really take advantage of some depth.
So here is Rasici. He'll throw this one in for Haddon Heights. And Heights had a good opportunity. Now batted out of the box by the Sterling defense, and a good clear there by Max Bleem.
Yeah, that's a dangerous situation where you're so close that all it takes is for 1 foot to get on the ball, and then you're only about 8 feet away from the goalie.
You take a look, just so many bodies in the box. Got to be hard for the goalkeeper to see there.
Yeah, and at a point-blank shot, you have like 0 time to react.
Up and out, up and out.
Good through ball attempt by Goebel going to Kerrigan.
Contain there.
And I think that's where, you get quick transition, you have some through balls, they're getting some opportunities. The high, lofting passes, Heights able to get back and cover them.
We're going to have a couple replays that we're going to take a look at halftime. And there is Sterling coach Pete Marleys. Had a good run with the boys last season.
No doubt.
There's Garcia, finds Maynor. Finds Reyes. Weitzel on the far side. And here is Weitzel working, trying to cross it. Finds Reyes. Reyes with a good touch, but taken away there by Loveledge. Ball up the field. And the Garnets are now making a run. Good play there by Anthony Garcia. Going to take another look at this as this will result in a corner kick. Good play here by Garcia just to deflect that shot.
And that's what they didn't do early on. You had that extra defender come out to cut off Garcia early on in this game, and we saw it on the near side. You saw the forward go up with a lot of space, and he was able to connect with the head ball for the first goal.
Ryan Connor now on the corner. Sends the ball into the box. And that one was batted away. Ball now back in the middle of the field. Shot sails over the net. That one was taken by Liam Whitberg. Going to take another look at the replay from the corner here. Looks like Schmid able to get up and punch that one out.
Use that basketball ability to get up in the air. A lot of bodies in there. Okay, so we're feeling we're pretty close on our time here.
Ortiz sends the ball back into play. Garnets make a good touch on it. Well played there by Max Bleem. Ball sent in and right at Schmid. Rolls this one out to Bleem. Going to take another look at that there. Shot comes in. Nice job by Schmid. Here's Kerrigan. Tried to send it up on the near side of the field. And Heights gets a throw in. Carteret to throw this one in. Well played by the Knights there as they send it back out of bounds. So Carteret to throw this one back in again for the Garnets. Sends it short of the box. Bleem took a hard fall there. We're going to take another look at this one. Throws the ball in. And Bleem fell down back to the grass. Garcia now with it. Sends the ball up the field. And that'll do it for the first half of action. Haddon Heights leads this one 2-0 after one. We're going to take a look at the first goal here. Scored by Drew Costello. And now the second goal of the contest. That was scored by number 18, Jack Caminos. We're going to take another look at this one here. Puts it right up where Schmidt can't get it. So we'll be back after halftime with a couple messages from our TV classes.
I'm going to teach you some safe driving tips for you when you're out on the road. First, you want to turn on your car. Before you go, put on your seatbelt. You want to check your back mirror. Then, you want to check your side mirrors. When exiting out of a parking spot, make sure you check for cars and have your turn signal on. Make sure you come to a slow stop at every stop sign and red light. When you are making a turn, always have your turn signal on to show other drivers where you are going. Now, put your car in park and take out the key to turn off your car.
Where's your ID?
Hey, oh, no, wait a minute. Put that hood down. You're late. Put your hood down.
Where's your ID?
And you have your backpack on.
Have a great day, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for being so kind. Have a great day, guys.
He's so nice! Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. You're trash! I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands. There it is! My God! Holy moly! Magnum! It's beautiful.
Moral of the story, always be nice.
Dude, you trying to win some big money tonight?
Yeah, they don't call me Johnny Wiggles for nothing.
Man, you better not sell me. I had a bad couple of weeks, but I need this money. Let's go win. Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Dude, this looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
Welcome to Nightlife Casino. I'm Ricky, your dealer for tonight. We'll be starting shortly.
Let's have a good night.
The game is blackjack.
I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's go 200.
Already? It's the first game. Nah, I'm playing it safe.
Round one is over. Sir, we've tied. Sir, you've lost. The next round will start in 10 seconds.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what's right. I'm going all in.
You're nuts. That's all your allowance. That's all your money. You're gonna go bankrupt. Told ya.
Yeah, you guys want us to just skip class and mess around?
Wait, you haven't heard the rumors about the hallway predator?
Those things are just made up. Teachers just want to scare us to go back to class.
All right, bro.
I told you guys it's not real.
Yo, he's not even scary.
Who even is this dude?
Don't linger in the hallways.
Dude, would you check your email?
What's email?
The thing that keeps making that sound! Now I know why you didn't come here for the Fires game! Open it now! 1,700 emails!
Maybe you should open your emails too.
You think so?
And welcome back to second half action. The Knights down 2-0 against Haddon Heights. Haddon Heights with a quick couple goals there in that first half. Sterling had a good couple offensive possessions, but great saves from the keeper, Sean Fisher. We're going to take a look at some of the Heights goals here. Take a look at the first one. Credit that one to Drew Costello, finding the back of the net. And now we're going to take a look at the second goal. This one comes from Jack Caminos. This is the first one again here from Drew Costello. And now we're going to take a look at the second one. This one's the one from Caminos. Perfectly placed there. Top corner. And second half action is now underway. Here's Camardo. Looking, finding Collins. Back in the middle to Camardo. Finds Toomey, drops it back to Camardo. Sends a pass forward to Bleem. Up to Bright John. John moving up the field. Finds Rosano. Rosano with a bad touch there. And it was taken away by the Heights defender. Sterling still maintains possession though. Ball to the box. And now Collins sends that one out. Got a whistle in the action here. Looks like Sterling will have a free kick here. Anthony Ortiz to take this one for the Knights. Ortiz boots this one into action. It's a good ball into a sea of bodies, and that one will go out of play. No shot on net there for that possession. Take another look at it. Ortiz sends it, goes off the foot of Toomey, just offline. And there is the keeper for the Garnets, Sean Fisher, who's had a couple great saves here today and still has the shutout intact for Haddon Heights. Goal kick is away for the Garnets. Bright John working on the far side of the field, trying to look for help. Drops it back now to Camardo, who found Bleem, who skied this one up and out of play. If you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark here in this second half of action. Ball is now sent. Here is Caminos. Looking, good ball there from Caminos. Here's the cross, well played. And Sterling still on the defensive side of this now. Ball was up. And we've got a whistle. Gonna take another look at this. Cross comes in here. Schmid got a hand on it, but couldn't catch it. In a great and crucial clear there from Max Bleem, and there's the whistle. As we take a look at Evan Rasici who the foul was. And now I'm joined by Brian McClernand. Mr. Schulz had a dropout, but Brian is here with us. Thanks for making it, Brian.
So glad to be here. Had something to do in the first half, but I was paying attention to the game. As much as I could, at least.
That's important. And we just want to give our photographer here at Sterling Channel 19, Jules Mesa, a birthday shout out. Happy birthday, Jules. Big day, big birthday for Jules Mesa. She is not happy that I shouted that out, but happy birthday, Jules. Take a look at the replay here. And there is Jules, our photographer, taking wonderful action shots of all the athletic teams here at Sterling. And Mr. K is giving me word that we might have to sing to her later.
Oh my God, please don't.
I think she wants us to sing to her later.
No, please.
She does not seem to be a big fan of anything fun and festive that would normally go on a birthday. Sterling with a great opportunity though as we get back to soccer. Here is Toomey. He boots this ball into the box. Well played there by the Garnets. It's outside. Here is Maynor.
Good D.
Going to take another look at this here. Toomey.
Just a great job by the Garnets to collapse the middle and just play that ball perfectly. And now Sterling with another chance with the corner kick.
So Toomey to also take the corner. About ready to send this one in is Robbie Toomey. Ball into the box. Low line drive.
Bang it out, bang it out. Up and down, up and down.
Heights still looking to clear, and they're able to. Here's Rasici on the near side of the field. And Sterling in this game has had a couple opportunities, just unable to convert on any of them, as Heights is still up 2-0 with 2 early goals in that first half. Good takeaway there by Dean Collins on the near side of the field. Here's Collins, quick throw and finds Toomey. Sterling is looking to up the pace here, Brian.
Yeah, I did notice in that first half with the 2 rapid goals by Haddon Heights that Sterling kind of lost any momentum that they may have had as we see some raindrops trickling in. But now Sterling, at least within the past few minutes, have gotten some opportunities to try and take away some of that Heights momentum. Hopefully in this second half they can do so successfully.
Bright John was a little slow to get up. And now Coach Marley's is looking to make a couple substitutions.
So you see on your screen there, the lady in the pink, that's Miss Eppright. And her husband is he's the coach for the Garnets today.
Coach Jeff Eppright for the Garnets. About 7 minutes into this second half unofficially here. Sterling still trails it 2-0. Free kick here will be taken by Ortiz. Sends the ball into the box, into a sea of bodies, and that one will go out of play.
That's a wonderful boot by Ortiz. Just sets that up perfectly. Just unfortunate that Sterling wasn't able to connect.
Corner here will be taken by Rob Toomey.
Keep an eye on him. Just keep an eye on him.
And Toomey sends this ball into the box. Well played corner, and well played there by the Garnets defense. They have played very solid throughout this entire game. Bleem sends a ball to the far side of the field, and it is out of reach. Looked for Ann Ortiz there.
Bit too much oomph on that one, but look at that great boot by Ortiz. Just Garnet's able to get their head on it first, and then it seems like Toomey has done a great job setting up those corner kicks. But the Garnets have played very aggressive defense so far in this second half, continuing from what they were doing in the first. And so far, they're just reading Sterling like a book so far. Hopefully they can turn it around.
Sterling staying aggressive and seems to have controlled time of possession pretty well in this second half, but no goals to show for it as Fisher scoops that up.
Doing a great job starting. Like a lot of the portion of the second half so far has been on the side of the Heights goal. So hopefully if Sterling can keep it on that side and limit offensive possessions for the Garnets, that they can maybe put at least one up on the board to cut into this lead.
Maynard takes a tumble and that ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Skilton. Sterling throws this one in. It's Blanco. Ball goes off Caminos. And now Heights looking to control possession. And Brian, I think we were talking about earlier with Mr. Schulz that I don't think we've quite talked about enough is Sterling is going out there with a lot of juniors, only a couple seniors on this team, and 4 freshmen on their roster.
Yeah, a very different roster from what we've seen the past couple years. See an obvious card right there, but as you were saying, yeah, a lot of fresh faces on this Sterling roster, just trying to see what they can do here in this first game of the year. I mean, we have some recognizable faces like Toomey out there. He was a big part of last year's squad, as well as Travis Schmidt out there as well. So a couple recognizable faces, but a lot of young guys that are trying to prove themselves.
Yellow card was awarded to Jake Grease, number 11 of the Garnets, for that foul against Quentin Rosano. Going to take another look at it right there. Here's Ortiz to send us back into play. Good ball there from Ortiz. Rosano couldn't win it.
Leg.
Nice takeaway there by Ant Garcia. Good job by the Garnets not giving up there. Bit of a traffic jam in the middle of the field. Now they're trying to work it outside.
For the most part, for both teams, I've seen a lot of clean passes downfield, especially right there, but just the shot not able to connect. It seems like their setups are strong, but they just can't seem to finish.
Take a look here at Quinn Rosano's shot that was just wide right there. Sterling playing aggressive. Heights trying to work up the field. Here's Caminos looking, drops it back. Good passing there from the Garnets. And a bad pass there now ends up on the foot of Blanco. Blanco sends a ball up the field looking for Camardo. Here's Camardo. Pass was deflected. There's a whistle. And I'm not sure who the foul is on here yet. Initial reaction seems to be Heights, but it will go to Sterling. So Sterling has the free kick. We're going to take another look at this one right here. Nevertheless, Sterling now has the ball inside the 18. Here's Camardo, winds up a shot. Deflected. Camardo tries to send it into the box. Sterling was looking for a handball, no call. Garcia sends a ball towards the middle of the field. Toomey with a nice touch pass and a good clear there We're going to take another look at the handball. Good clear there by Will Loveledge. We're going to take another look at this. Sterling was looking for a handball. And looked like
didn't see anything there.
Looked like Trent Begley could have kicked that one up and went off his elbow. But the officials let them play on. Here is Wesley Reich on the outside. Reich with a shot that was right at Sean Fisher. Another save for him on the day.
Yeah, but a great shot by Wesley Reich, trying to get that one just over the goalie's head, but just a nice play, able to pick it right out of the air.
Poor punt goes out of bounds. We're going to take a look at the shot there. And I like Sterling's aggressiveness in this second half to this point, just not finding the back of the net. Here is Blanco. Finds Toomey. Toomey tried to change fields there. And now the Garnets are on the move. Ball was taken away there from Civarelli. And now there's some pushing and shoving. Civarelli gives Camardo a nice shove. Now Caminos is getting in the face of Ortiz. Tensions are high. Teammates are trying to hold people back. We're going to have to look at what happened here. Garcia seems to get tangled up. Civarelli looked like he put his hands on him.
There was a bit of jersey pulling, and it looked like he hooked his leg a little bit, which kind of pulled him away from the ball.
Well, now what I think is funny here is, so he's trying to pull Garcia away from the, or excuse me, Ortiz away from the ball. Camardo comes in to help, and Camardo gets shoved. Camardo tries to break it up, and he's the one that ends up getting pushed. And Civarelli escalated it more than it had to be escalated. Here is Lackle. Good save there by Travis Schmid. We're going to take another look at this one. Here is Nolan Lackle racing up. He basically has an open net, and this is a phenomenal save to keep Sterling anywhere remotely close to being in this game. What a phenomenal save by Travis Schmid.
Yeah, terrific athletic play by him. We know Schmid is a great athlete who can pretty much have cat-like reflexes, as we saw right there. Just a great job to save a goal.
Corner is sent into the box, a low line drive that works its way out back to the corner. Reich tried to take that one away. Better ball now, and unable to convert, but that one almost made it 3-0. We're going to take another look at this right here. The ball went back out. That's a great ball. And it was Lackle again. Good takeaway there on the outside by Garcia. Here's Maynor on the near side. Maynor gets tripped up. Heights will be awarded the throw-in as Maynor just ran out of room there. And you can tell both benches are starting to get fired up as the tempers flared out on the field. The benches are starting to get more into it.
Yeah, another little shove at the end before the throw-in, so it looks like tensions are definitely rising.
And a platoon swap here for Sterling.
Rob Toomey coming off, as well as Wesley Reich. Jason Camardo also coming off for the Knights.
So here's Jack Sheehan. Sheehan trying to work up the field, taken away there. And Haddon Heights is racing towards the net.
Starting to get a little dark out here, Jake.
Yeah, we've had some raindrops. One thing I will admit, though, is we could use a little less sun after the heat wave we've had for the past 4 days.
Yeah, for sure. I had to deal without air conditioning for a couple days. It reached about 94 degrees in my house at one point. It was rough.
That is brutal. Carteret to throw this one in on the far side of the field. Ball is booted away by Ortiz. So it looks like Carteret will do it again. He's moving all the way up the field. And so Heights is now trapped in the corner. That's Caminos working against Bleem. Heights will stick with possession. About 19 minutes into this second half of action unofficially. I'm Jay Clark, joined by Brian McLaren, and Heights leads this one 2-0 with 2 goals early in that first half.
Both teams playing very aggressive. Tension's definitely rising, especially just a few minutes ago with some of the pushing and shoving, but hopefully Sterling can kind of turn these into goals for the Knights. Looks like the Garnets bench will get a little souvenir.
Ball is cleared out now by Sterling. Good play there by Brett Bellows. Now here's Dean Collins. Collins makes a good pass. It's intercepted there. Goebel sends the ball out of play.
Yeah, but I like the aggression that Sterling has to start this second half. It's unfortunate that they haven't really been able to turn it into successful goals. I mean, they've had good setups, they've had good passes downfield. It's just hasn't been really much to show for it.
Yeah, we take a look, as Brian was talking about earlier, the clouds in the sky are very dark.
Indeed they are.
So here is Rosano working on the near side of the field. Finds John Goebel. Goebel with a nice pass in the middle of the field to Maynard Reyes. Reyes gets the ball taken away. Nice pass break up there by Collins. Still ends up on the foot of Caminos. Nice job by Collins to take that one away. Not afraid to be great out there is Dean Collins today. Been an absolute dog on the defensive end for the Knights.
He's never backed down and he's never given up.
Dean Collins and Max Bleem have really done a nice job on the outside in an effort to clear the ball for the Knights all game long. Ortiz will take the goal kick.
Good ride.
Here is Bellows working in the middle of the field, finds Reyes, sends this ball to Goebel. Goebel with a bad touch there, and it was taken away. Nice job by Ortiz, sliding in to break up that effort by Heights. Pass goes too long, was intended for Rosano. Looks like Anthony Garcia will be taking the free kick for the first time today. It has been Anthony Ortiz, number 7. But they're going to send him to the box now. So here is Garcia. Sends the ball into the box. Batted around and now cleared out. Sterling still with possession. Bleem sends it to the far side of the field. Looks like it'll be a Sterling throw. Jack Sheehan will throw this one back into play. Unofficially, 23 minutes elapsed here in this second half. Ball rolls out of play. It'll be a corner for the Knights, and now subs come on for both squads.
Sterling also about 45 minutes away from starting football in Camden. Hopefully they can get that game in, weather pending, obviously.
Yeah, the Knights football team 1-1 on the year. Picked up their first win of the season against Lindenwold. And that was the home opener. Home opener, first win on the turf. A lot of firsts in that game. First of the season, first on the turf, first at home. And the first for Coach Des Wiggins in that game for the Knights. Des doing a phenomenal job with that football program. So now we get back to some soccer action. Here's Reyes, finds Toomey. Back to Reyes. And we have the drone back in action. I think it needed a recharge, but Casey Kaz is back working the drone.
It's Mr. K's new favorite toy. It seems like he has one of those every year.
So here is Garcia. He skies this one out of play. Connor Maynard tries to go up for that ball.
And a nice pass by Jules Maesta here on the sideline.
I played soccer for 2 months. 2 months, that's it.
Jay, just look right now. Look right now. Jesus, come back to it.
Kerrigan throws this one in. Sterling really trying to pick up the tempo.
What's he supposed to do? He's getting run out of bounds.
And obviously we talked about the 4 freshmen being on the roster, but I think another thing that we haven't really talked about is the size disadvantage that Sterling brings with sending some of those freshmen out there. This is their first ever varsity experience.
Yeah, it all really comes up to winning some of these 1v1s with the high skying passes that stay in the air for a long time. And if you're in a 1v1 and you have one of your shorter freshmen on the team versus one of the tallest seniors on Haddon Heights, it's more likely going to be Haddon Heights winning that matchup, and those could be the difference in some games.
Great shot here from the drone.
But I mean, also, it could also bring like a speed advantage as well, because you don't really know, you can't really underestimate someone because of their size, because they could be very fast getting to the ball quicker than a Haddon Heights player could, and that could also be the difference in winning possessions.
Take a look at this replay. Ball was skied over the net. The Garnets making a substitution. Evan Rosici comes in for number 1, Max Civarelli. Here's Maynard. This ball was skied away by Skilton. Good throw in there. And here's Camardo. He works it back towards the middle of the field. Sends a ball up. Just out of the reach there of Bright John and scooped up by Sean Fisher. Good awareness there from the keeper.
Yeah, he's looked very good today. Made a couple nice saves in the second half. From what I've seen, he's looked pretty strong today for the Garnets.
Good takeaway there by Bright John. Sends this ball up to Toomey. Toomey with a nice move. Toomey with some open space. Sends the ball up looking for Connor Maynard, just out of the reach. And Maynard is really struggling against Reese Skilton, the junior. got a whistle there.
No, a little handsy here. Got a little handsy toward the end of that play once they got inside the 18, and right there gives Heights a pretty great advantage here, possession-wise.
Will Loveridge sends the free kick into the box. Good job of clearing it by Ant Garcia. Maynard looking for some help. And a good clear there from Anthony Ortiz. Here's Camardo with a ton of open room. Camardo is looking for someone to give it to. Pass was intercepted. He was looking for Connor Maynard.
I feel like he could have taken that up just a bit more, maybe let a passing lane develop. It seems like he kind of just tried to force that pass in.
They don't have a ton of time to try and get those 2 goals back, as unofficially we're 29 and 20 seconds into this second half. Knights trail at 2-0 with 2 goals in the first half. From the Garnets, here's Dean Collins, recently checked into the game, back into the game, excuse me. Throw this one in. He was looking for Connor Maynard. The ball was thrown out of bounds on the sideline. Ball was sent in. And now it will be corralled by Max Bleem. He sends the ball into the middle of the field, intended for Toomey. And there's a whistle. So it looks like Sterling will get a free kick out of this. Anthony Garcia to take the kick. Sends the ball down the field. Rosano gets the first touch. Here's Camardo on the near side of the field. Finds Blanco off the throw-in. Sterling really pressed for time, trying to just find one to find the back of the net. Here's Maynard. Good clear there from the Garnets defense. That was Loveridge. Toomey tries a touch pass. Nothing doing. Blanco looks to find Toomey. Toomey tries to back it out. No foul on the play. Here is Reich. Wesley Reich sets a cross into the box, and that one is caught on the line by Fisher. Toomey gets tripped up.
A couple nice crosses by Wesley Reich in the second half.
Blanco gets the first touch there. Sends a ball up the near side. Here's Rosano. Quinn Rosano looking for some help. Looks for Toomey. Ball over the head of Camardo. Good touch there by Collins. And Dean Collins is now awarded a yellow card. Going to take another look at this one right here. Ball gets lofted up. And Collins gets a little handsy. Tried to make a play on the ball there.
He started to grab his arm just before that collision. I think that was a pretty big factor in getting that yellow card.
Get back in, Jake.
And I heard Collins trying to argue. He said the guy just jumped up. The defender jumped up over top of him, being the taller defender, was trying to plead his case to the official, but still awarded the card. Bleem tries to send this one out of the box. Garcia now to the middle of the field. Good play there by Max Bleem. He's done a phenomenal job on the outside defensively. Good ball there from Toomey, finds Reich. Reich makes a move. Reich sends a cross into the box. right at Sean Fisher. Gonna take another look at this. The acceleration there from Reich sends a good cross and just good play there by Fisher. He was looking for Maynor.
It was a nice little acceleration boost there from Reich. He tried to make a nice cut as he tried to readjust his shot. He did a great job. It's just all of his crosses inside are just going right in the hands of the keeper for the Garnets.
Ball is sent up to Rasici. Rasici with a good chance here. Great save by Travis Schmid. Another great save here by Travis Schmid. Keeps this one at 2-0 Garnets.
Yeah, he's made a couple nice plays in this second half. He had that nice jumping save earlier in the half and a nice diving stop. Definitely just shows his amazing athletic ability.
Ryan Connor sends this one into the box, headed away by Max Bleem. And now Ortiz skies this one. It'll be another corner for Ryan Connor. Two first names there. Garnet's making a substitution. Coming into the game is number 8, Nolan Lackle. And another look here at our head coach, Pete Marlies. Done a phenomenal job with this soccer program in his years here.
Yeah, he's been very successful within the past couple years. He's a very smart, gifted head coach. He knows what he's doing. Commands his team very well. I think all the kids on the squad really like him a lot.
Schmid comes out to get that save, and Sterling looking to move very quick here, down 2-0. Cross sent into the box for Heights. Nice play there by Anthony Ortiz. That could have been trouble if Ortiz didn't get to that ball first.
Sounded like the Garnets were looking for a handball there. I didn't quite see it.
Camardo with a nice ball up to Rosano on the far side of the field. Quinn Rosano looking for some help, trying to make a man miss. Nice footwork there by Rosano, but it eventually goes out of bounds. And it will be a Heights throw. Here's Heights to throw on the far side of the field. Good ball there. It'll be offsides on Nolan Lackle.
So Ortiz gonna boot this one away. He's had a couple nice boots today. As I said, he's got that iron leg, from what it seems.
First touch went off of Jake Grease, who received a yellow card earlier in this second half. Couple yellow cards came out of the pocket of the official today.
Yeah, this second half getting very chippy, especially with Sterling. A lot of extracurriculars going on, which I think is just very unnecessary. I mean, I get the tensions are high, but I don't think that any of that is really warranted here, especially with the possibility of getting a yellow card and having to go out. It's just nothing that needs to be done.
Garcia looking up the field. Garcia lobs that one in there. And last touch by Ethan Weitzel. Quinn Dahem checking into the game for the Garnets. He'll come in for number 13, Josh Boyling.
Sterling's done a nice job cleaning up their defense here in the second half. I think they're still playing aggressive, which I like. But I think the main issue for Sterling that's kind of been the deciding factor, it kind of seems like they're in their own heads a little bit. I'm not getting a lot of communication. It seems to, like, I don't want to say they lack team chemistry, because I don't think that would just be an issue for them, but I just feel like they need to communicate a little bit better and kind of just not be in their own heads. I mean, this is the first game of the year, so I do expect some hiccups here and there. Hopefully they can clean that type of stuff up, because that can be the difference in these types of games down the stretch.
Scooped up by Travis Schmidt. He rolls this one out to Bleem. We're going to take another look at this. And Brian, me and Mr. Schulz and I, got to correct my grammar there. We're talking about earlier how this team is so young that they're going to look so much different from game 1 into game 10, and no whistle there. I don't know about you, but I'm a little shocked that there was no whistle there. A lot of contact.
Yeah, especially with the calls they've made in the second half, I'm surprised that wasn't.
Looking at it a second time, it was more on Reich. He was going for the ball and just ended to happen to collide into number 3, Will Loveledge. So here is Toomey. Taking a corner. Toomey sends this ball in. Was looking for Garcia. And Heights has done another phenomenal job of defending the corner kicks from Sterling.
Yeah, that's been one of their keys, because Sterling, they've had good corner kicks and good setups, but just haven't really been able to complete it once the ball gets inside the 18.
Here is Blanco with some open space. Fires a shot. Nice save there from Sean Fisher. We're going to take another look at this. Sterling had multiple chances here on this possession. Good save. And then a shot from Wesley Reich that was just wide.
That was probably the best chance the Knights really had at putting a goal on the board. But that's really...
We're going to take another look at this here. You see Reich get the rebound and just offline, just missed the post there.
Tried to get that front left corner. It's probably the first shot Reich has genuinely missed today.
Here you go. Attack now.
Schmid boots this one away, finds Jesus Blanco in the middle of the field. Blanco sends a ball up. Here's Toomey. Good pass there in between two defenders. Now Blanco sends a ball towards the net, looking for Maynor, and it is scooped up by Sean Fisher. It seems his strategy is to just fall on the ball and lay down and just waste as much time as possible here for the Garnets.
Yeah, I mean, we're in extra time here unofficially, so can't be way too much time left, so might as well just kill as much as you can.
So here is Bleem working on the far side of the field. Here is Blanco. Blanco with some space. Dumps it off to Camardo. Camardo with a shot. Well over the net. Going to take another look at this here. Wind is really picking up. Sixth kick is taken and headed right over here. Knocks over the hydro flask, and that is The end of the
That was a good wake-up call for me. I was not paying attention.
end of the contest. Jules Maesta, the birthday girl's water spills over onto Brian, and that is how this contest wraps up. Haddon Heights is victorious in this one. They will start off the season 1-0, and they win this one 2-0.
Yeah, just an unfortunate loss here for the Knights, but they have a lot to improve on. I mean, they had some great plays in that second half, cleaned up their defense. Travis Smith with a couple nice plays, but what it really came down to, it was just teams getting a bit too chippy. Sterling with a couple too many yellow cards. Offense just getting good setups, but just not able to finish inside the 18. Just a couple things that they have to work on down the stretch, but honestly, with only being a 2-0 game.
And we're going to take a look at the first goal here from that first half. Credited to Drew Costello. We're going to take another look at it. Schmid goes out of position there. Costello puts it on the other side of the net where he isn't. We're going to take one more look at this. Schmid went to that far right post. And we're going to take a look at the drone shot. And now we're going to take a look at the second goal. This one to Jack Caminos, one of the captains. Just lofts that ball and places it perfectly.
Yeah, it was that quick stretch for the Garnets with those 2 goals within minutes of each other. But other than that, I mean, take away that little stretch. I mean, it's a scoreless game. So overall, a pretty good defensive showing for Schmidt and the Knights for being their first game of the year. Just unfortunate they couldn't really get the offense going today.
When we take a look at the skyline there of Philadelphia, phenomenal shot from the drone. That'll do it for us here at the Castle. Thank you to Mr. Schulz, Brian McClernand, Jake Clark, Mr. K back in the truck. That'll do it for us here. Happy birthday, Jules. Go